Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we have arrived at the Sycamore, and there's not too much more to explore until we wish to actually go into Sycamore proper to deal with some problems. But there's this big old shambling mound thing I kind of want to take care of. To Roy. DR7. But the least it'll be worth quite a bit of experience. Let me double check. Not terrible. We're already... Oh no, that's Hearty Meal, not Bless. Blessings. And then move a little bit to the back, please. Rage. And charge it. Alright, you know, we got a fair-ish chance against it at this point. Can't charge you. And activate Rage, though. I'm not sure if ear-piercing Scream would affect it. Or if it does affect it, it's not going to be by much. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. You know, if we're really lucky, maybe it'll be affected by it. Go ahead and activate solo tactics. Move around it. Not bad. Pain. Wait. Oh, shit. Alright, so, its attack caused me to get entangled. Let's see. Yeah. Maneuver, grapple. My CMD is only a 19. Yeah. I got a feeling like it can't really demoralize it. Your mother was a hamster. Yeah, I figured. I got a feeling this is gonna hurt anyway that I slice it. Only moderate regret. And vain hope that... Okay. Super lucky with that. Suffers from heavy encumbrance. What? Oh well. No, actually, seriously, what? Why am I suddenly suffering from heavy encumbrance again? I feel like I just picked something up. Like, yeah, that's 140 pounds in rations and supplies. I guess I can drop all this scale mail. What was this one? Right, the hide armor. I'm not dropping the magical one just in case I forget, because I am prone to forget. A lot of daggers. The dagger's like 1 pound, and yes, that does add up. But I'm not gonna flip out over that too much. More or less gonna drop all the non-magical stuff. I don't know why the hell I'm suddenly heavily encumbered, though. I didn't pick up anything. I was literally just into the battle and damn, over encumbered. Guess I can temporarily drop all these long swords. These sickles, I'm pretty sure were from the thing. Yeah, it's the thing. Oh yeah, suppose you could have this on your bar. 1 charge, though. That's a little ass. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just a little ass. Is it encumbered? Oh, we're encumbered because of the fatigue. Right. Still, probably something I should put down for the time being, just for the sake of being able to get to point A to point B without worrying about important stuff having been dealt with, I guess. I don't know. Like a better word. Still, that hurt, but I feel like that was a worthwhile time.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, I only really needed to heal Tormund after that fight. So it looks like we're... unless there's something in this little area. Also, I think I'm going to deal with the warg. It's a lawful good action to deal with the warg, but honestly, I don't trust the warg. They are most commonly an evil creature, after all. No words will not save you, monster. This creature is filled with irredeemable evil. Serene Ray, guide my blade. Do not leave such dangerous animals to live in our future lands. Slay the beast. Good. I love fresh meat. Ah, difficulty. Boss. It's actually stronger than the beastie we had... than the big old bastard that we have faced off against. Well, we still blessed? We are still blessed. Let's go carefully around there, Tristan. And I'm tripped, so I gotta stand up and provoke an attack of opportunity. Yep. Get angry. Oh. How did that... I'm looking at its HP bar there. And going like, what? Oh, you foolish, foolish animal. Let's go ahead and do... Actually, wait. No, not that. I wanted to... I really wish that there was a better way to check the goddamn bar. But I digress. We're benefiting from Bless. But Inspired Courage will also cause damage via increased damage. There. 5 whole damage. Oh. You scallywags. You little bastards. Alright, see if I can't clear out something. I was certain that Cleave only was supposed to kill one person. Hold, please. Cleave. If you hit, you deal damage normally, can make an additional attack against a foe that is adjacent to you. Can continue to make attacks against adjacent foes. Okay. I thought that was reserved for Great Cleave. But okay. That works. That said. Alright. We angry. We hit. Good damage. Do I continue to just use ear-piercing scream? No, we are going to heal Tormund because dude is in pain. I forget, what was it that I had taken for her for the... Yes, skilled, yes. Distracting charge, I think that was it. When your ally with the speed uses the charge action... Okay. I don't need to use solo tactics, but still, it's good to know.
Stay behind me!
Well, it lived for a grand total of 3 turns. But before being turned into a pelt. Ooh, free amulet. Amulet of Mighty Fists. Well, I feel like that's just a sign that I really should turn Tristan into a monk. Or at least further signs to turn him into a monk.
Just letting the ink dry.
Esme. Axe.
Well, while you're letting the ink dry, could you kindly heal our,
Esme. Axe. Yes.
wait.
Esme. Axe. Yes.
Okay, so that 4 is supposed to represent the amount of spell slots she has. None of that's been going down? Has it not been going down this entire time? Give me a moment, folks. Is that the right button? So I don't know when this had been active, or how long it's actually been active, but I could have sworn that I went through and made sure absolutely every single one of these cheats was inactive. I thought that that had happened. Well, Yep. I don't know how else to explain that buggery.
It's just not my lucky day.
Please, for the love of God.
Healing fire. I need your breath.
Y'all. It's a DC 21. I think just one of you needs to hit that.
This won't kill me.
I swear, I hate dice.
I failed.
Dawnflower,
I'm sorry.
grant me strength.
Anyway. Yeah, I thought that I was going to lead up along this area. That's why I even bothered with it. Oh, did I not? I mean, there's plentiful amounts of loot around here. It's just, some of it. I am bothered. I am bothered greatly. So yeah. Now we got characters at Death's Door. If their hit points fall below their negative constitution score again, they will truly die. This condition can be removed by visiting a healer at the capital or by greater restoration. So we just don't want him to get below his constitution score in hit points. So negative 12. That's pretty much the goal here. I'm annoyed. I'm just greatly annoyed. I didn't... Why was that turned on by default? Hot take. If you're going to have a cheats option, maybe, just maybe, make it so as all of them are off by default.
Esme. Axe. Yes.
Because now I very much have to go through rest one more time before jumping into that sycamore. I'm less ticked off about having to rest again before going to the sycamore and more about the fact that it was even automatically on in the first place. 8 hours of playing the game and I realized it wasn't... Yeah, okay. 8 hours of playing the game and I didn't realize that it was... screwed. Ferocious. As long as it doesn't, like, 100% kill freaking, Eutychus there. I like dice. Dice are neat. Dice are so neat, guys. So damn good, you know? Nothing like rolling 2 natural 1s just before getting into an actual dungeony situation. Like, I'm not afraid of the mites. The mites are probably going to be an annoyance at best. But good gods. Alright, any more healing I need, I'll top off with Tristian and
Confide
then
in
we'll
me.
head inside. Topping off, topping off. You seriously only heal from... This is why I Healing spells in Pathfinder 1st edition, and by extension some of the other Pathfinder shit. Alright, I better be able to pick all this up when I leave this sycamore. I'll probably try to speed through, or at least have sped up footage of trying to leave this place with all the stuff so that I can actually sell it all. Every goddamn gold counts. I don't care what people say. And yes, I am one of those individuals that's obsessive about picking up all the gray and white equipment in a Diablo-like. My god, this place is huge. Gatekeeper Quaggy. See, I'm not sure that I could say that I would have aligned myself with the mites in the first place. I don't know. There's always something about
This is where I step in.
individuals that will willingly align themselves with flippin' centipedes that make me go, nah, bruh. That's a no out of me. As this guy just kind of meanders on over. Alright. Move here because I apparently need to be up their freaking nose. Game, why did the cleave not work? I hit it. I know it reads. Let's read that again, shall actually wait. Round 2 starts. Hit Quaggy. Dealt damage. Okay. We have confirmed that it hit Quaggy. We need to get to your character. Go to your abilities. Go to cleave. If you hit, deal damage normally, make an additional attack against a foe that is adjacent to the previous. Does it have to be a previous? I feel like that's adjacent enough, but okay, sure, fine.
Repent!
Don't mind me as I get a little pedantically angry. I only clicked the whatever. I think the game might be a little bit bugged. Okay, no, I did click the gold. Bridge hoist part. Ooh, hello. How is this hidden? This is a realm of giant centipede eggs, isn't it?
If I have to.
I mean, you don't have to, but it definitely would be a little bit more helpful.
Serves you right.
Well, I guess you don't have to no more. Go forth. Ah, look, more giant centipedes. Dude, this is just reminding me. I gotta read up more on Season of Ghosts. I'm eventually going to do that adventure path.
Do not talk that.
Eventually. Seems that someone or something tried to gnaw through the frames, sometimes successfully. Yeah, getting through this is gonna be a pain in the arse. Wait, is this a... Oh no, that's just the light glitching through section. And there's the mites. I'd say let them come to us, but it seems like they are as flat-footed as we seem to be. What the shit? Yeah, okay. Have Tormund be up front here. I might switch Torment to using that great axe. Really? 0 damage, buddy. That's obnoxious. Alright, double checking. Sciencey. Didn't think that that was 100. You know what? It's fine. Come on. A little bit worried about that priest. There's a reason why I was a little bit worried about that priest. Nothing like waiting for dudes and dudettes to come around to people and things and stuff. Yes, thank you, game.
Bring it!
Feel like that's a situation of didn't need to stop me in the middle of combat for pointing out, oh hey, BT dubs. Here's a box. Well, that's Valerie. Oh, that was successful? It was 8 versus 11. How was that successful? Also, shouldn't have Amiri gotten an attack of opportunity? Yeah. The shit. I don't know. The numbers that appear over the characters are driving me nuts because half the time they are misrepresentative of everything that's going on. Take that 5 gold. Feel like it's going to take a while clearing out this place. Specifically of the giant skintipedes. That's a sound. Alright, hit this one.
What's that?
I don't know what it is, Amiri, but we'll check it out after the battle. There we go. Yeah. As much as I want to keep to the aesthetic, that's going to be more damage overall. Anyways. More random loot. Another Rustlandic coin. Can't wait to figure out the actual use of these Rustlandic coins. Jesus.
This is where I step in.
Good step. In turn, thank you. Aha, fortune save made. Oh, there's something else in here. Gotta love it when there's always something else just creeping off in the shadows. I don't know how / where these things were. Where they were to a point where I couldn't see them and they were not part of the battle, but alright. Alright. March on. Ah, hard fight, you say? This seems like an excellent opportunity for inspiring. It wasn't bad damage. Bonked. Alright. Wait, were there like 4 other mites or something? They seem to have been kept on disappearing, reappearing out of the combat. Or maybe they were unaware that there was combat in the first place, which...
We won't falter.
Considering how simple of an individual race that the mites are. Yeah, I believe it. I believe that they completely didn't realize that they were in the middle of combat as their friend was shot in the face and as a halfling from a distance was doing some spell casting. Alright. Move here. Get that cleave on. It's a miracle you're alive. Can't wait till you die again. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say you were gonna take that attack of opportunity anyways.
Onwards!
Ah, the Sentinels are actually quite a bit tankier. Annoyingly. Butcher, you have sneak attack damage. I don't improve.
Forwards!
Or, you know, I can just freaking absolutely murder you. What is it we're still trying to learn from these things? I don't think we're actually... Maybe that it's because it was the Butcher. Maybe at some point we'll also deal with the Baker and the Candlestick Maker. Alright. Shoot. And Valerie, move over and murder this mite. Yeah, we're gonna be super encumbered when we leave this place. Oh, that's right, it gets deeper. I'm not gonna be able to grab absolutely everything, am I? Yep. Oh, but Darius, you don't need to grab absolutely everything. No, I don't. But, like, the Masterwork daggers are worth quite a bit, man. I do quite wish that they made it so as the Masterwork stuff did stand out a little bit more from basically everything else. Because the Masterwork stuff will sell. Maybe not necessarily for a whole lot, but 100 gold is 100 gold.
We can do it.
Alright. I think I might also just probably have stopped recording a little while ago. But that could also just be me. I'm trying to do these in relatively short-ish batches because usually if I end up recording, it's for what a lot of people might perceive for a really long period of time. But at the same time, if I'm going to be recording these for hour-long episodes...
Stay behind me!
Good lord. I feel like I've made a mistake in that decision, but how else am I going to get through this game, you know?
Bring it!
There we go.
Charge!
This is me suddenly really wishing that I had like a AoE spell or two. Just, you know, something to help thin the herd a little bit faster. Alright, 5-foot step. You're not going to be able to get anywhere. Where does this go? Just down? Save before I go any further. Simply by virtue of not wanting to die. Because if we learned anything, it's not the monsters that are going to kill me. The giant centipedes have barely been able to hit for one. No. The thing that's going to kill me is going to be the environment. I'm gonna be all like, ah yes, I would love to jump down this giant hole. And then find that the giant hole is, well, a giant hole. Of which no man can survive the fall without magic.
You forced my hand.
Well, that was certainly an option it did. Alright, we only got this one last remaining one. Might have friends behind it. Yes, it does. Several mites, in fact. Can't shoot you from there, so let's aim for that one. You know what? Let's throw you into the mix. Come on, bud. Aye. Ah, suddenly it's a hard difficulty fight. As Valerie's sitting in the back going, wait! Noble leader! Before you get shanked from all sides. Ugh. There's a lot of them. I suppose I probably should have waited until Amiri can get over there. Or actually have just taken cleave with, you know, the barbarian. Well, that's actually officially a problem now. Because old person makes it so as we're effectively, completely, and totally flat-footed. So, any of the dudes here that actually has a wonderful, wonderful ability of sneak attack, yeah.
Let us strike as one.
I'm gonna have a little bit of a bad time. Although that said, I don't think any of them did in fact have a sneak attack. Nope, nope, I don't think they did. Okay. Or just everyone almost gets a hold person cast on them, that's fine too. This
Do
one.
not falter.
Half expecting them. Okay. I love when I do only 2 damage with a die. Alright. Cleave. That one. Guess I missed that one. Oh, you finally cast Bless. Unfortunate.
You deserved it.
Yep. I love being a individual with no opportunity to defend myself. God, how much longer does that last? 2 more rounds? Jeebus.
So it's come to this.
Alright. No more dudes trying to murder you. Oh, shit. Why are you not attack of opportunity? You were right there.
Strike with all your might.
Ugh. If I'm sounding annoyed, it's because I'm annoyed.
They go down.
Oh, it's a spell. I'm pretty sure that I should be getting an attack of opportunity on it. Oh no. Ugh. Good flipping gods. Yeah, the only reason that fight was anywhere near close to difficult is because of that hold person. And even then it was less difficult because, oh, actual difficulty. No, it was more difficult because bastards just wouldn't freaking...
Something bothering you?
Yeah. I don't know. Irritation is all I got. No, don't. Sometimes the tedium combat, yo. You know what? Let me try something here.
Bring it!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe as I'm coming through here... Wait, Jaethel? Game, why'd you point out Jaethel? Why is Jaethel in this situation? Jaethel is immune to Bless. I'm suddenly very concerned as to why Jaethel is here. Why she is brought up.
I wish there was
Giant centipedes. Yeah, when it's a quick fight like that, I think I'm just gonna have the combat be what I've done.
You forced my hand.
Seneschal Javik. Hits! I die honor! You will die and that's all that matters. Old person will save. Yep. Ooh. Scimitar. Helmet of alluring charisma. I didn't need to pick up that particular. Let's see, does anyone in the party actually need charisma? Well, save for the bard. I think pretty much you are the best bet for getting that charisma increasing item. Get charisma'd. Scimitar +1. You're just a scimitar when it comes to Serene Ray, right? Fairly certain it's a scimitar. Neat. Now I feel like I have to double check Serene Ray herself. Deity selection, Serene Ray. Yep, favorite enemy, favorite weapon, the Scimitar. Cool. Everyone gets a little bit of something. Ooh. The Mites present their queen with the most valuable loot. Among them is the least broken junk. Yeah, that sounds about right. Old person. Get chunked. Yeah, I keep on thinking that maybe the oh, hello. A door. Necklace tree roots form a door, but there's no sign of a keyhole or handle. There should be another way to open it. I should hope that there's hopefully another way to open it. Okay, so this is... Where's this? I'm at least picking that up. It's flipping gold. See, my thing is right now is that I'm not sure which way I need to go, more or less. Okay, this way is yet to be discovered.
This requires...
I won't lie, I have no clue where it was that was just spotted. Might be because we were in the middle of a battle. Rice. Oh, shepherd's pie. I keep on forgetting that we do have the ability to make different recipes for when we finish freaking meals and whatnot. Nailed window frames to the cave walls. There are landscapes painted behind some of them. Another token of the Dryad. I'm very curious as to what it is that we actually do with these tokens. Alas, I do not recall. Ah yes, butter. More pearls.
We will prevail.
That's a lot of mites. That was a lot of mites. I suppose I should be more feared of the giant centipedes than anything, though.
I'll try to make this swift.
Yeah. I think the giant centipedes are going to be the worst of the threats. Because they are the bastards that are going to be bearing all the poison stuff. And poison, time and again, I feel I must point out, sucks. I mean, I think I can just cure it with a restoration spell. Don't recall off the top of my head if I could. Speaking of things such as curing. Yeah, that was just annoying. Anyways. Unless this sentinel had anything, which they didn't. Okay, that leads out to the Sycamore Hall. Oh wait. No, that's the door tree thing I couldn't open before. I think there was that elevator, or what appeared to be an elevator. I think I have to take it in order to make any more progress through this place. Because I can't cross this ravine, so I'll get over here eventually. One of the problems, I think, with the turn-based mode is that, yes, it does get a little bit tedious to deal with all of the weaker opponents. Alright. There we go. Wooden suspension bridge. Perhaps it saw frequent use back in the days when the mites and the kobolds lived in peace, I guess.
It is done.
What is this? That is a magical greatsword. That is officially replacing that great axe. Boop. Yeah. It's a crying shame, really, when the intended aesthetic, I suppose I had said before. Can't go that way. Maybe I have to go in that way through the mines. Because there were the mines from before. Those point of interest. God. I think I had to go this way instead. To the old Sycamore depths. I have to point out that again, when I played this so long ago for stream, the most significant thing that I remember is finding and putting an end to Tartusio. And I want to say that this is in fact the direction of which I had done that. Alright, here's me hoping that all that loot is going to be left behind and I can come back and get it. Every gold counts. Torches can be used to deal AoE fire damage. Alrighty, what do we get? Giant centipedes.
Onwards!
They have a spit? Apparently they have a spit. Oh, secret. Hi. The mite watches you angrily and hisses. He furiously gesturing towards the exit. We said no. Ooh, Wand of Bane. That's a restoration. Gold ring. Masterwork dagger, because we have to take that. I guess there was nothing else in here besides the lone hermit. Honestly, probably should quick save more just in case. But honestly,
Dawnflower, guide my hand.
I don't know. It's always a little bit funky when I want to play a game blind and I want the results to be interesting. And interesting in this case is pretty much make it so as anything and everything that I do is definite. The inscription reads, "In praise of Taldor and the brave warriors of the 5th Army of Exploration, fallen but remembered in honor." Below is a date, year 2014, Age of Enthronement. Stone plate returns to its initial position. This room is surely the oldest, most forgotten place in the dungeon. The layer of dust lies thick as a blanket. The brick returns to its... Oh, sorry. The stone plate returns to its initial position. Maybe I have to press other stone plates. Where the hell's this go? Good lord. It just keeps going and going and going. In fairness, it's not like if I had came here any later, I would have a... Oh, dread skeleton soldiers. That's a little bit more of an issue. Different sort of issue to be had. Perish beasts. Foul undead. Here, let's have you do the Healy bouts. Didn't hurt necessarily as much as I thought it was going to, but hey. What's that? Masterwork stuff? Sure, I'll take it.
No stopping now. What's that?
What do we got?
Applause, please.
Clap, clap, clap.
Would you look
You
at
see that?
Past seems to haunt me. I didn't expect to see a shrine of Shellin in this desert dungeon depths. Paladin Warrior's Dog Tag. Well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsomely. The statue is hewn from the rock, but with a hint of refinement. The inscription reads, "To our goddess Shellin, whose gifts we yearn for here in the darkness." Just like a mini shrine? Interesting. Feel quite like there's quite a bit underneath this goddamn sycamore. I won't lie. Ah, yes. While on the hunt for Tartuccio. Those are giant spiders. That's a quick save I'm dropping. Ah, yes, on the hunt for Tartuccio. Amid the fighting between the mites and the kobolds, there is, of course, the terribleness that is giant spiders, lots of centipedes, some sort of a shrine to Shellin.
I see something.
A bit of weirdness when it comes to, come on. A bit of weirdness when it comes to a old, like, keep in a dungeon or something, I don't know. It's a lot. There's a lot down here. I feel like if we did not explore down this way, and I feel like that was by the GM's design. Well, hello. That's a lot of dead people. Potion of Vanish. Don't mind us. Gonna walk all over your corpses so that we can see whether or not there's something else here.
Follow me.
Yeah, I feel like that was by design from our GM simply because of how much of a pain dungeon crawling is sometimes. Like, we went and said, hey, hello, hi to the mice. And that was about it. They're like, hey, can you give us the statue? I don't even remember how the hell that ended up finishing off. Nope. That's a giant spider.
Strike.
Apparently not giant enough to deal with us. Ah. Oh, and they're all entangled. Ooh, wand. Cloak of Resistance. Who else needs a cloak? Rostovik Sword Lord's Empty Sheath. That's neat. Herb Claw. Y'all can stop being affected by the web spell now. Oh god, we're not even done with the old sycamore depths here at this point. Tristan, are you seriously still stuck? I officially hate the web spell. Are you serious? Tristan, buddy, come on.
Head on.
I would love for you to head on. You've got a slight problem. That problem being, you're stuck. Oh my god. What is your athletics that you cannot penetrate through? You have a 0, of course. DC 13. You just need to roll. I hate web traps. Let me clarify even further. I hate web traps when it comes to flipping. I'm sorry, did you succeed the reflex? You know, usually web spells are supposed to go away after some time. Okay, there we go. Jesus. It's effectively difficult terrain, which I get. I understand that. But to make it so as it just completely and 100% stops you from doing anything for God knows how long is obnoxious, to say the least. And any good DM would make it so as, yes, you're affected by the trap. If you're out of combat, you can just say, hey, you're no longer, it takes some time. Motion like time has passed on. and finish up the goddamn. Remains of miners camped deserted centuries ago. God, where does this one go? Okay, this leads to the old Sycamore Cave, so that leads back up. Oh, wait. Does this lead back up to, say, where that, door stopped us? Yeah, leave those for the now. Most curious as to that, if only because, you know, if I can get into there, I can maybe come back and clear out these caves at another time. I want to just deal with Tartusio. I won't lie. That's... Alright. These are the kobolds. Password? I really hope that you're not going to actually make me... I really hope that you're not going to make me try to do a whole password situation. Come on. There we go. Surely we're doing a huge favor for the kobolds by also slaying all these spiders and whatnot that are more than likely having been aligned with the mites, right? Correct. As a trap. Don't you dare be another web trap. Yeah, web traps are always the worst to me, simply by virtue of, oh hey, let's make it so as we halt all progress in combat. That makes sense. But again, any half-decent DM would just kind of hand wave after the combat. It's like, yeah, no, eventually you got out of the trap, or... So at the least, you can get the hell out of that situation. So that maybe you can get rid of it. Hi. All go, all fall, sorrow. Ah, jeez. Our journey into the mysterious dungeon brought us by twists and turns into an old mine. A huge hatch in the door blocked our way. Its panels were half open and squeaked angrily, threatening to plunge careless adventurers into the abyss below. It stretched from wall to wall, making it impossible to simply walk around this deadly trap. Break, all break bad. We turned around and saw a kobold sitting on the ground beside a broken lever. The kobold was holding his head in his hands, but sensing us, he jumped up. Stop! You go, you fall. I'll go, I'll fall. Sorrow. He grew woeful and lamented his skittering down one of the passages. Then we... tried to jam the door? Failed! Much as we hated to admit it, the crafty designs of the kobold trapmasters proved too much for our efforts. After attempting to jam the panel shut, we bravely stepped forward, heard a terrible squeak, and plummeted into darkness. Sure, alright. Man, I love failing something as super basic as rolling above a 6. It's just like the old Kingmaker game that I was a part of. Well, I guess we're not coming back to, up that way. Oh, just here. Did we not take damage? No, we definitely took damage. Now it looks like we got a level up too. Alright, see if I can't quickly do this. We get a increase in ability points, which allows us to increase one ability score by 1. Nature? No, we've already got people for nature. Let's do perception. That's it for you. I love it when a level up is relatively quick. Don't get me wrong, I love my options, but sometimes I like being able to just click a thing and go. Okay. Alright, you get a new rage power. The previous one I had taken was Lethal Stance. Now, if I take another stance one, I gotta keep in mind that I would have to swap between the two of them. And honestly, I'd rather not have to remember to swap between stances. So I think instead we will take... we're gonna take Quick Reflexes. So she can make multiple attacks of opportunities while raging. Alright, our Bard is going to be getting more spells in just a hot second. Let's increase your dexterity, just so as we don't have to worry about that. Yes. And level 2 spells. Here we go. I think we're going to have you get... Heroism's pretty good. But we don't need to worry about heroism when you have your... thing. Yes, thing. Quick summon small elementals. Path of Glory. While standing on a glowing area, your allies gain fast healing 1. That's neat. Now, invisibility. And Cat's Grace. Yes. And our resident Vindictive Bastard Paladin. She now gets an additional use of Vindictive Smite. An ability score increase, so we can increase her charisma. Get that point increase, which I think we shall. Oh look! She actually gets spells now, too. I think she got spells. Yeah, she gets spells as though she is a paladin, which isn't too many spells, but it is spells.
I am your shield.
You're doing a relatively fine job of it. Abilities, martial, spellbook. That was it. Mind you, she only gets 1, but that is 1 more spell. Primary weapon becomes a magic weapon and good align for the purposes of dealing with damage reduction. Or challenge evil makes it so, mind you, I can swap this at any time. It's just, yes. So for 4 minutes, I could have her learn magic weapon, which makes it so as she can just cast magic weapon. +1 to a +1 weapon for 4 minutes, essentially. Alright. Now we finally get another rage power. So we've already worked with superstition. If I increase your dexterity, that is nice. Yeah, we'll go with dexterity. Increase those. And I want to do, I think, Witch Hunter. Because Witch Hunter makes it so as I can deal an additional 1 point of damage against everything that casts spells. But there was another one. Normal Fury. No, was it? Was there not another one? Guarded Stance is pretty good. Quick Reflexes is nice. Nah, I think I'll go with Witch Hunter. And bada booey. Who knew that falling to our possible demise was going to make it so as we can actually, you know,
How may I help?
get a little bit of level up. But that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, this massive ass place still needs to be finished exploring. And it feels like I have basically explored nothing. Because I basically haven't. But thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.